welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're a reoccurring person, welcome back. So here the gym was packed and I was like, I'm not gonna keep moving around, and if I move I have to wait. So I decided to do glutes and hamstrings today on the barbell, and I was focusing on controlled and slow motions, really feeling my muscles and really making sure that my muscles are the one making the movement. I tried to do a slight pause at the bottom, just to, add some tension to it. But I just did 3 sets. I put it here, I don't remember. But I already put how much I did, and for the first 2 I just kept it at 10 because I haven't squatted in a few weeks, and I felt like, I don't know, I just felt different and I felt very tired today. I had to really push myself to come to the gym, so I just stuck with the 10 pounds each, and I just focused on my form and getting my butt down. What's really great about squats is it strengthens your core because you have to continuously breathe through the motion and keep your core tight to protect your back. So when I go down, I'm breathing in, and when I push myself up, I'm breathing out. So when you breathe and you tighten your abdomen, it helps strengthen your core and keeps your back stabilized as well. It's also good for strengthening the muscles of your lower body, obviously. So it helps with the hamstrings, it helps with the quads, it helps with the booty, because it's working all of it. All of these muscles have to work together to push the weight. It can be done anywhere. So even if you are in an area where you have a busy gym and all you have is dumbbells, you can grab like whatever dumbbell weight you're comfortable with and either have 2 like next to your shoulders, hold them up. You can have 1 big one and just squat it out, but you can do all of these exercises with dumbbells as well. So here I'm doing good mornings, and I'm new to good mornings. I've known that people do them, but I never really tried them just because I like doing other stuff. But today, since I only had the barbell, I wanted to give it a shot. So it primarily strengthens your glutes and your hamstrings, and I know that to be a fact from good mornings. I've seen girls with amazing posterior backsides who've done good mornings consistently, and they also strengthen all the other muscles in the posterior chain, as far as your back, your lats, your calves. So this too is also a great all-around lower body exercise. Because this is my first time doing them on this barbell, I've done them before, but I don't know, like I said, I was not feeling it today, but I really tried to push myself. The point of it is to think about almost like RDLs. Actually, I focused on pushing my butt back and then coming back up, as in like hinging my hips forward instead of making my back do the work. So here I'm like thinking about pushing my butt back like I'm about to sit in the seat, and then when I come forward, it's like I'm hip hinging or hip thrusting forward. My back is staying straight, and I can feel it in my hams and lower booty. Is it worth it? When performed properly, yes, it's one of the best posterior chain exercises, and improperly, it could be dangerous. So if you're not used to them, because I was only doing 3 sets, I wanted to like make sure I got a good workout, so I put 10s on the end to see what the weight felt like when there is weight on it. I think this is my 3rd set right here, but I just focused on pretty much like an RDL. And when I felt the stretch in my hamstrings and my lower butt, then I felt like I was doing it right, and my legs were actually shaking a little bit. So That's how you know it's hitting good. I was actually gonna do a full video of my day in the life of what I do, because I love to want to show you guys what I eat and things like that, and how I stretch and what exercises I do. So I have a bunch of other videos that show everything like that, and if you like this set, go check out my other videos. So right now we're doing hip thrusts, and I love doing it on the barbell. I don't do it as often as I should, but I love doing it because, one, it helps you focus on your balance. When you're on maybe a Smith machine and it's holding it for you, you know, you're still working it out, but when you have to focus on your balance and using other muscles to keep you balanced, you can feel the difference. I feel like both are great. Each, whether you're using the Smith machine or doing a barbell or doing the dumbbells, you're able to get what you need out of it. So I really liked this. I tried to push myself to like go heavier. Like I said, I wasn't feeling it, but I threw some 35s at the end and tried to do some holds there. And every workout does not need to be an hour, 2 hours long. If all you have is 45 minutes, challenge yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Challenge yourself. Maybe add a little bit more weight. Make the holds longer. Make sure that you're focusing maybe not on weight and focus more on your muscle movement. So today I decided, with depending on the exercise I did, like this one, I got this. I've been doing these, so I wanted to challenge myself with some weight here, put some mass on that thing, and just try to push through and see what I could do in 3 sets, and so that next time I can keep adding weight. And as you can see, a little trick that I do sometimes is I end up putting my toes up so that I don't go forward, or that I keep the weight on my heels, and it helps me to squeeze my butt. So finally we got to the RDLs, and RDLs are amazing. It stands for Romanian deadlift. It's a traditional barbell lift used to develop the strength of the posterior chain muscles that we've been talking about. So the glute maximus, glute medius, the hamstrings, and abductors. And when done correctly, it's an effective exercise to help strengthen both your core and the lower body in one move. So we've been doing a lot of, actually core, posterior muscles, all posterior muscles today, which is the goal. Here I try to do them just how I did the good mornings. Focus on pushing your butt back and not bending, if that makes sense. So go like you're about to sit down instead of working your back, because when you try to bend down, you feel it in your lower back. If you kind of hinge at the hips, and then when it's time to come back up, you think about pushing your hips forward instead of lifting with your back. That's the proper way to do it. And I'm doing like a slight squeeze at the top too, just to keep them engaged, but my back isn't overextended when I do it. And I'm keeping my core tight, so that's very important. Breathe through the exercise, tighten your core, in through your nose, out through your mouth, and you can decide at what point you want to breathe. Whether you go down, breathe in, when you come back, breathe out. That's usually how I like to do it. And as you can see, I'm just trying to put some weight on it to challenge myself. I didn't have time to do individual leg RDLs. Those are my favorite. I feel like I'm able to give each leg the proper attention and fix any, you know, weaknesses, or focus on any weaknesses that one leg may have more than the other. Oh, and then finally, this is the last one. I was trying to do sumo squat deadlifts. I don't usually do them, so I was just working on my form here. And I always see other women do it, and I wanted to try. So as far as the form with the sumo deadlift, as I understood it, you step up to the bar with wide foot placement, and you inhale, you bend down, you grip the bar, and as you're coming up, brace your core slightly and lift, and pull the bar close to your body with a straight back until you're standing straight, but you don't want to overextend your back. So when you're pulling up, you're aggressively thrusting your hips forward, as you can see I'm doing here. I was trying to see the form before I added any more weight, and I was trying to see if I actually like the exercise. I think I just need to keep doing it and maybe like add a little bit more weight so I can feel where it's supposed to be working. And they say sumo deadlifts, the overall benefits is that it targets the quads, the glutes, the inner thigh, and the hamstrings. So today I was focusing on glutes and hamstrings. And then obviously you're engaging your core. So they said it's great for hip mobility and flexibility. So I was just giving it a try. I think I'm gonna keep trying it and keep practicing and see how it benefits. But that's all for today, folks. I hope you have a great day, and like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.